The world government has a great divide between two factions of its own branches, and we know of two branches that coexist from last chapter, and those two are CP0 and Sword.
Get it where every rapper get killed like pluck, 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 pluck with a knife at. Cut, cut, cut where your life at. Career's over, he slumped over, and then from
we back at it again with some more Sir Rugga. We got Sir Croc in the building. Reminders, Sir Croc in the building. Alright, this video is about the world government and its divide between CP0 and Sword. We find out Sword in last chapter 956. And we already know about CP0 and the difference between the world government and the Navy, Marine fleets. We know that there are 8 CP known to the world, 1 through 8, or cipher poles, 1 through 8. And CP9 is a secret agency of assassins that we learned about in Ennis Lobby. And CP0 we learned about in Dressrosa, who are the secret central intelligence of the world government. Then we have the Marines, who start at cabin boys all the way up to the fleet admirals. The Marines are basically the police of the world government. Now we have Sword, a secret special ops of the Marines. CP0 are the assassins, CP9 are the assassins, CP0 are the secret central intelligence for negotiating between nations and unaffiliated nations, all in the dark. While we find out that Sword is a secret undercover special ops for the Marines, and most likely neither Sword and CP0 know of each other's existence. The world government has one of all the branches, but the Marines are the public faces of the world government who police and interact with the public and people. While CP cipher poles and the Gorosei are the hidden people that run around the world inside and out. Putting it in real world terms, the Marines are the police and sheriffs who capture the criminals, the pirates, and all that. Sword is the undercover special ops who go undercover and do secret tasks to secretly take down the criminals. While cipher pools 1 through 8 are like the FBI, who have power over normal Marines. CP0 is like the SWAT in terms of they are a higher FBI branch and they have control over what happens. Well, they don't have control on what happens, but they have control on any situation, and they have no one over them except for the fleet admiral, or the Gorosei. And CP0 is the CIA, or Central Intelligence, who negotiates and goes through public affairs, but in hiding and secretive. And they only are commanded by the Fleet Admiral, the Gorosei, or the Celestial Dragons directly. And we have the Gorosei, who are the heads of the government, the 5 elder pillars. There is a divide between the military. Well, there is a divide between the Marines that we know of. Akainu, for example, has an issue with the Gorosei letting him do what he wants because they want full control over Akainu and what happens in the Marines. And we know of recent ways or terms that Rob Lucci runs or is in CP0, an ex-CP9 member, an ex-assassin of CP9. And now he's been promoted to CP0 for intelligent reasons and purposes. The world government can send CP0, the world government can send CP cipher pools and Marines to deal with threats, while the Marine leaders can only send Marines out to deal with the threats we know of. For example, since cipher pool works for the world government directly, things go over Akainu's head. In the situation with Dressrosa in the newspaper with Doflamingo, Akainu had no idea what was going on with that. All in short terms, I'm trying to say is that the Marines are the good people, the good eye of the world in the people, while the world government has its secret agencies that hide in the dark and their secrets that they keep. For example, of the Void Sentry and their dark intentions, like destroying O'Hara, because they found out the secret history, or became scratching the surface of finding out the history of the Void Century. And the world government also consists of the celestial dragons, who are the nobles of the world, that do anything in the world that they have without any consequences, and the normal people hate them because they can turn normal civilians into slaves. They can shoot and kill, pillage, anything that they want without any consequences or remorse to the lower realms of the One Piece world. So in terms of that, there's a big split in the view of the world government, the Celestial Dragons, the Gorosei, and the Cipher Pole agencies from the world government. Then you have the Navy, directly of the Marines, of cabin boys to lieutenants, captains, admirals, to the fleet admiral, who are the good people in the terms of the public eye. And if we throw the Revolutionary Army, who's led by Dragon, we know that he wants to overturn the world government, but he doesn't directly have problems with the Marines. It's the world government and the corrupt evil that is sunken deep inside. The corrupt ways that the Celestial Dragons and the Gorosei deal with situations and keeping things out of the light. If Dragon plans goes the way that he wants it, the world government will crumble, leaving the Marines the true heroes of the world, while also possibly Dragon leading and creating a coup d'etat to get rid of the Gorosei and the Celestial Dragons, which would lead him in becoming the new world leader. But I don't think that plan will work out in his way that he is thinking of planning it out. But the best way is for the world to be ruled by multiple generals or multiple figureheads instead of one lone king, that we find out the world government and the Gorosei is led by one man, M. Sama. And this way of thinking will crumble and cause the divide of the world government. This is Sir Rugga. Comment your opinion, subscribe if you want to see more content from me. Like if you're entertained with the video. But yeah, this is Sir Rugga, the divide of the world government of the One Piece world. And yeah, I'm gone.